Today, we'll delve into personal branding and how it can help you stand out from your competitors. And to do that, you need to focus on the 5 A's of personal branding. Again, if you don't know me, I'm Zach, where every Tuesdays we help you build that legacy brand beyond the game. Let's jump right into today's video. To kick things off, what are the 5 A's of personal branding? First off, you want to be authentic. Authenticity is key, people. Whether you're a newbie or you've been on the path of personal branding, you must be true to yourself and your values. You can't pretend to be someone you're not, or you'll come off as insecure. Authenticity is about honesty, transparency, and letting your personality shine through to the world as you start writing all this stuff. Audience. Your audience is the second A. You need to understand who your target market is, your target audience, to create a personal brand that resonates with people. Who are they? What are their needs, their desires? What problems can you solve for them? Getting a grasp of your audience makes it easy to tailor your message and branding to meet their needs. How can you tailor your message to your audience? Think about that for a bit. Now let's talk about some tips you can take to ensure your message resonates with your intended audience. First, you really want to identify your target market. We've had this in past videos. We call this developing your fan profiles. But to be clear, who are you trying to reach with your message? What are their demos, interests, values, and needs? Suppose you're trying to offer service to small business owners. Will you hit the pain points of big business or that actual small business owner in the area that you're trying to reach? Next, research your audience. Once you've identified your target audience, research them to understand their perspectives, their preferences. Maybe ask some of your existing audience. What are their challenges? What solutions are they looking for? How can they be reached? Social media, email, phone, blogs, telephone, gather it all. You can gather this information through surveys, interviews, podcasts, social media analytics, and utilizing some other tools. Next, you want to customize your message. Based on your research, customize your message to meet your audience where they are and address their needs and preferences. Use language and relevant examples that resonate with them and frame your message to speak to their interests and concerns. You can also use visual aids, stories, and other forms of content that appeal to your audience. Next, test it. This could go ongoing, and as you evolve, you're going to continue to test things. But once you've crafted your first message, test it with a small sample of people and see how they respond. Ask for feedback and adjust your message as needed. Keep testing and refining your message until you're confident it resonates with your target audience. By tailoring your message to your specific audience, you can build a brand that connects with people on a deeper level and drives engagement and loyalty. So take your time to understand your audience and craft a message that speaks to their needs and interests. The next day, appearance. In a few seconds, I'll share 8 rules of thumb when interacting with other people online. So stay tuned. But before that, let's talk about appearance. Your appearance is beyond how you look physically. Please consider how you represent yourself to the world. Your appearance, including Clothing, grammar, body language, and communication style. Very big one. Pay attention to your appearance, and it can be a powerful first impression and build credibility. I always say don't judge a book by its cover, but it's always great to have a first impression that really resonates with an audience. In the digital age, notice that the more you work on your platforms and your message, the better changes you have to network with prospects, leads, and even getting a new job. Etiquette is key. What's the first thing you say in offline or online interactions? So now, here are 8 must-dos when interacting with professionals online. You want to represent yourself well. Your website, social media, and portfolio should make a long-lasting impression. Respect other people's privacy. Avoid coming off with irrelevant, awkward topics in conversation. Stick away from politics and possible religious arguments. If you wouldn't say it directly, don't say it online. Respect people's time and boundaries. If you'd scheduled a meeting on a 15-minute Zoom, make sure you are ready for that meeting. Test your equipment, such as an internet connection, video camera, and mic. Respond as promptly as possible. This is highly appreciated to people of all statures. Now, let me give you one additional tip here. You want to keep your information up to date. And that includes, as you evolve and grow, changing out new information and new messaging. Whether it is your resume on your LinkedIn profile or your cover letter. Make sure you tell everything so people understand you care about your online presence. It also provides you with great brand awareness. The next day, authority. This refers to establishing yourself as an authoritative figure in the field. That means demonstrating your expertise, sharing valuable content, and building a community of followers. By positioning yourself as an authority, you can attract new opportunities and establish yourself as a thought leader. People want to know that you understand tools, that you have the knowledge and the qualities they need. That's how they slowly come to you and become part of your community. Becoming an authority in your niche requires focusing on expertise, utilizing that valuable content, and community building. But remember, this is an evolution. Things are allowed to change, and your authority will work for the time frame you're in, depending on where you're at on your journey. To establish yourself as an authority, you must develop deep knowledge of your skills and expertise. This requires staying up to date with the latest trends and best practices, networking with other experts, and sharing your insights. Secondly, creating valuable content that showcases your expertise and provides value to your audience is essential to becoming an authority. Your content should be well researched, informative, and engaging, offering insights and solutions that your audience can use. This is your opportunity to establish yourself as a reliable and trustworthy source of information in your niche. Lastly, building a community of followers who respect and trust your expertise is crucial to becoming an authority. This means engaging with your audience, responding to their questions and comments, and fostering a sense of connection and collaboration. By building that community, you can establish a network of like-minded individuals who support and share your message, which can help you attract new opportunities and positively impact your industry. Next, action. Now, this is the biggest one, people. Many people really just skim over this, but your actions must make sense with your brand. Suppose you want to become a go-to source in fitness. Your message should focus on improving people's nutrition, routines, different types of workouts, different types of industries, etc. Yeah, you deserve fun and hanging out with friends, but avoid confusing your audience because your reputation may get damaged. And remember, if you confuse them, you lose them. Here are 3 tips to help you take action in personal branding. Set goals. To take action in personal branding, you must have clear goals. What do you want to achieve with your personal brand? Do you want to increase visibility, build credibility, or attract new opportunities? Once you've set your goals, break them down into smaller actionable steps that you can take daily or weekly. You may think setting goals doesn't really help you, but I can tell you firsthand, setting goals has helped me tremendously as I time block my days, my weeks, to help me have more time for my family, my personal time, etc., etc. Utilize your goals to help you achieve an overall goal. Be consistent. Consistency is critical in personal branding. Now, I don't 100% mean just post 2 times a week. That will help. You must be consistent with your messaging, appearance, and behavior overall. This means using the same tone and language across all your channels, presenting yourself professionally and authentically, and staying true to those values that you come up with and those principles. In today's day and age, this gets lost, but I want this to ingrain in you. Network and collaborate. Building relationships is all about it. That's branding in a nutshell. Attend industry events, join online communities, and connect with other like-minded individuals who share your values and interests. Collaborate with others on projects or intuitives that align with your personal brand, and seek out opportunities to share your expertise and insights with others. Set goals, take risks, and make a difference. Doing so can build a personal brand that inspires others, drives positive change, and helps you lead towards the success that you're aiming for. Now, to wrap this up, why must you be aware of your brand? In fact, why don't you answer this question in the comment section down below? It can help other members of our community as everyone in our community tries to build a brand. Firstly, having a solid brand can help you stand out in a crowded world. In today's fast-paced and competitive environment, having good skills or credentials is not enough. You need to differentiate yourself from others and make a lasting impression. Your brand can help you do that by showcasing your unique qualities, values, and strengths. Secondly, your personal brand can help you build credibility and trust. When people know who you are and what you stand for, they're more likely to trust and respect you. By being authentic and consistent in your messaging and behavior, you can establish yourself as a reliable and trustworthy person. Thirdly, having a strong personal brand can open up new opportunities and networking abilities. Like they say, you hang out with the people that you grow with. Well, whether you're looking for a job, starting a business, growing a business, or you're just seeking new collaborations, your brand can attract like-minded people and organizations. You can tap into new ideas, resources, and partnerships by building a community around that brand. And lastly, being aware of your personal brand can help you align your actions and goals with your values and your purpose. By clarifying what matters most to you and what you want to achieve, you can make intentional decisions that align with your brand. This can give you a sense of direction and meaning in your personal and professional life. Overall, being aware of your brand is important because it can help you stand out, build credibility, open up new opportunities, and align your actions with your values and purpose. So I'm going to tell you this. Start thinking about your brand today, and you can use it to positively impact the world. We all know that's my purpose. Those are the 5 A's of personal branding. If you want to learn more about these elements and how to apply them to your brand, why don't you check out the link in the description below? Again, why don't you tackle that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and give us a like. It really helps out the channel and I'd really appreciate it. This is Zach with Creatitive, where we want to help you build that legacy brand beyond the game.